So I can be a little chatty, and so they've given me script notes. So I'm supposed to stick to the cards. Hello, I'm Poison Waters. Welcome to Playwrite Inc.'s second annual 24-hour Play-a-Thon, with a mission to transform the lives of youth at the edge through the power of performance and art. The talented coaches and actors at Playwrite help young people find their voice, learn healthy avenues for self-expression, and coping mechanisms for dealing with conflict. For over 21 years, Playwright has served over 1,000 youth in 126 workshops, providing more than 28,000 hours of one-on-one coaching. There's more info in our program about the important work Playwright Inc. is doing for young people in our community. They're not doing it to the young people, they're doing it for young people. We have to be very clear. For the young people. Stop. I used to have had 24 hours. I had 5 minutes. Okay. And a glass of wine and some stale popcorn. Shush. While Playwright usually works with youth, this event is something a bit different. You think? All the works, they said don't go off the script. I said, you think? It wasn't on the script. Okay. All the works you will see tonight were created entirely in the last 24 hours by grown-up creatives. Last night, our writers drew for their play's genre, cast size, and a prop and a line to work into their play. So, that is the genre of the play, the size of their cast, a prop that they are required to incorporate into their play, and a line. So they can write the play, but there's a specific line they have to include in their play. And as a professional stage person, I don't like to be told what I have to say. But again, back to the cards. So, this morning, our directors and actors were randomly assigned a script to learn and perform. This is live theater as raw as it gets. We have 7 plays to enjoy tonight, and I know some of you are like, oh my God, 7 plays, we're gonna be here all night. First of all, it's Friday. What are you doing tomorrow but sleeping in? Second of all, what's today? Oh my God, what are you gonna do tomorrow? Really sleep in? This doesn't look like the church crowd. I think you're fine. It's Saturday? How long was I out? The last thing I remember, I was waving in the Grand Marshal of the Rosebud Parade 2023. Okay. We have 7 plays to enjoy tonight. We're going to watch 4, and then have a brief 15-minute intermission, and then we're going to watch the final 3. Then our judges will decide which play receives the award for the best use of prop, the best use of line, and judge's choice. You, our fabulous audience, will also get to weigh in on which play wins the audience choice. So at the end of the night, we're going to award the audience choice. So make sure you're paying attention, and not just to the play that your fiance's in, or this handsome man is chatting me and my friend up at the beginning of the show, and at the end drops a bomb that, oh, I'm engaged to a woman in the show. I don't care. You don't get to vote. And now, it's time to meet our fabulous judges. Are you ready? All right. Sarah Jane Hardy is the artistic director of Northwest Children's Theater, the resident company here at the Judy. Hi. She has seen the company through many transitions over the years, but none as significant as the development of this new venue created by Northwest Children's Theater, specifically for children. How are you?
I'm great.
Sarah, is that your name?
Yep.
That's what it says. I just want to make sure. I didn't know if I was part of the shtick and they just made up a line and you're a prop. It's nice to meet you. You calm down. I didn't mean it like that. So the judges, we're going to chat after every play. I'm going to chime in with the judges. They're checking with them. We're not going to know their notes and stuff, but they're going to say a little something. So we're going to kind of see if they're like off kilter or they agree with what we agree. Because we're the audience. There's more of us. Look around. There's more of us. Okay. So what we say goes, but they have a say. Okay. It's nice to meet you, my darling. Thank you. And now, am I saying your name right? Is it Jelani? Yep. Oh my gosh, you are terribly handsome. This is very difficult. I'm highly distracted. Jelani Memory is an author, entrepreneur, and the founder and CEO of a kids book about, dedicated to creating meaningful children's literature. He's also the founder of Circle Media, which helps families manage screen time and online content. He's been recognized with the Eleanor Roosevelt Bravery in Literature Award. It's so nice to meet you. My gosh. And I see you have, you do have one of those no-pest strips on. You know, a wedding ring, it's a no-pest strip to us gals on the hunt. It's nice to meet you. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Are you excited about this?
Very excited.
Okay, are you going to judge on your own, or are you going to listen to these people whispering in your ear?
Let's work together.
No, you're not. Okay. And now, oh my gosh, Seren, my dear friend. Seren Knopf-Snyder is an actor, director, and dialect coach who's back in Portland after many years in Chicago. She's worked with the Utah Shakespearean Festival, Chicago Shakespearean Theater, Kansas City Rep, American State Theater, Artist Rep, Pioneer Theater, Lakewood Theater, and many others. Seren is a proud member of Actors Equity Association and the Portland Theatrical Federation. I didn't even know that was a thing. Can I be in it?
Thanks. If you're very pro-union, we'd love to have you.
I'm pro everything. Whatever gets me the job, Seren, you can read the full bios of all of our judges in the program. Finally, tonight's event, let's give it up for all three judges. Finally, tonight's event is a benefit to support Playwright's work with the youth. You can donate, participate in our online auction, or purchase tickets for any of our exciting raffle prizes at the link that's in your program. It doesn't make sense to read a link. You're not going to type it in as I'm saying it. It's just silly, really. Or scan the QR code in our program. We're so modern. A QR code. I don't even know what that means. And then, I'm 55. I'm from before the internet. In the second half of tonight's show, we will be drawing winners for the coastal stay in Depot Bay, the stay at the Surfrider Resort, and the pie for Loretta Jeans, and the party at Splatterbox. See, they're baiting me. They're baiting me. Make sure to get in on one of those drawings. Each of the tickets are only $5 each. $5 is nothing. Oh my gosh, you can afford it. Right, Jane?
Right.
And Don, you both are very wealthy. Now, let's get started. Oh my gosh, it's our first play. I'm so excited. Okay. Written by Valerie Aspel, News to Me is our first play. Directed by Marion Dawn Hazelwood. Starring Julie Molesky and Danger Jones. The genre is writer's choice. The prop is the letter H. The line, you gotta scrub it. Scrub it like it insulted your mom and then stole your dog. Please welcome News to Me.
Carol, you finished scrubbing the floor yet?
Yeah.
Are you sure? You get that coffee stain, right? Yeah, that was pretty bad. You scrubbed that?
John, it won't come out. You can barely notice it, though. It's fine.
Ah, come on, honey. You gotta scrub it. You gotta scrub it like it insulted your mother and then stole your dog.
I think I know how to scrub a floor.
Of course you do.
Fuck you.
You're cute when you're mad.
Ah, stop that.
What's that?
Oh, a giant H.
Well, I can see that, but why do you have it and where did you get it?
New York.
Well, what's it for? I mean, New York? Huh. Interesting. What are you going to do with it? What's it for?
What's it for? It's my next story, John.
What? About the alphabet?
No. No. It was part of a building and it said 6th. It was spelled out on the building. And that building was then torn down. This was part of the address.
In New York.
In New York.
Oh, New York. I forgot about your flight. Did you have a little jet lag? Is that why you're so cranky?
No, John. No. I discovered this in a pile of rubble.
Couldn't you just gone to a gift shop in New York?
When they destroyed the building to make room for some rich asshole skyscrapers, you know what else they destroyed?
What?
Irreplaceable Art Deco on the outside of the building. It was promised to the museum by the man who was responsible for destroying the building. Yeah.
Well, Carol, is this a story you're going to do? I mean, come on. I mean, Jesus, it's the middle of summer, and this is the first year in 1980s. The country's about to elect this B-movie actor to be our president. I mean, and you're coming at me with this kind of shit?
I'm telling you, John, this is golden. The guy who's responsible for destroying that building is a chump. I mean, he's not just a chump, he's a bad guy.
Well, it's news to me, sweetheart. You know, you still owe me $10 from that article about 7 years ago.
Don't get started.
No. I think it was 1973. It was about, you wanted me to do an article about some guy Cooper who invented a phone and, God, what was the name of it?
A cellular phone.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, he called some people from New York and then you said that everybody in the country was going to have one.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Oh,
It could happen.
come on. How are people going to carry around a phone? I mean, come on. I mean, what if they lost it or something?
I'm telling you, it could happen someday. They say it could happen.
Huh. Well, maybe if only the filthy rich, maybe.
Oh, speaking of filthy rich, you know the guy who destroyed the building? Well, he is loaded. In fact, his whole goddamn family is.
So what?
So I think he's dangerous.
Why, because he destroyed some art?
Yeah. You know what? He is smarmy. He's calculated. He's smooth. He hurts people. I know.
Oh, gosh. Hurts people. News to me. I mean, how do you know? I mean, do you have any kind of, like, hard evidence or something serious about this?
Yes. 7 years ago, his company was accused of discriminating against prospective black tenants of apartment buildings from the organization that he owns. Of course, they claim that they were just screening out low-income applicants.
So?
Well, this is where it gets juicy. They sent in testers.
Testers?
Yes, you know, people proposing acting like they were applicants. So, you know, they were white and some were black, and guess who got accepted?
Okay, it sounds juicy to me.
I was one of the testers.
You're pretty brave, I'll give you that.
Yeah, I proposed it to the last paper that I worked at, and it got rejected. So I guess this is my second chance to try to talk about this guy.
Well, I mean, no one's going to care about some building being destroyed and taken down and some artwork being destroyed. I mean, maybe if, we didn't have an election coming up.
Do you think Reagan's gonna win?
I don't know.
Do you think he could win twice?
Well, it sure would give us something to write about.
That's very cynical.
Oh, gosh. So, I'm not being cynical, I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Well, why are you so Why are you so hell-bent on writing a story about this guy? I mean, you got an axe to grind about something that happened 7 years ago?
No, it's not that.
Well, then what?
Well, if you ignore these people, and if you ignore the warning signs, bad things can happen. Not everything has to be on the front of the paper. If you want to talk about it, we should be able to talk about it.
I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Right. Yeah, well,
John, look, you promised me that I was going to be able to write more. You gave me your word.
right.
And this guy, he's responsible for this, and he's really dangerous. And I really want to write about him. The public should know.
This happened on the other side of the country. So why does Portland have to hear about it?
On the other side of the country, he and his rich cronies are getting richer and having more power by the minute. What do you think? It doesn't affect people? This isn't a fluff story, okay?
Oh, I get it. You're trying to, instigate some kind of human interest story, and you're trying to disguise it as some kind of fluff so it'll get approved somehow. And we'll both get a pat on the back.
Well, whatever works.
All right, so some artwork got destroyed.
Yeah, and this asshole gave the museum a runaround and basically was trying to claim that the artwork was neither rare or irreplaceable. But the museum had something to say about that. Hang
Yeah?
on. Yeah,
Yeah.
hang on. Let's see, it's here somewhere. Here it is. Here it is. Look, the guy responsible calls himself John Barron. He did this whole song and dance about how he had the artwork appraised and it came back and it was worthless. Well, a spokesman from the museum came back with this quote. Can you imagine the museum accepting them if they were not of artistic merit? Architectural sculpture of this quality is rare and would have made definite sense in our collection.
That's a good quote. Nice work. But come on, Carol, do you really think people are going to care about this or even read it?
Look, a guy like this has dangerous effects on the populace in the long run. In any case, look, asshole, someone's got to work on something besides the front page.
Right. So, okay.
Thank you.
Just have it on my desk at the end of the day tomorrow.
Okay, great.
Okay, great. So you're going to work on a story about this John Barron guy, and I will cover Reagan coming into Portland while campaigning and talking stuff that's going to scare the shit out of people.
Yeah, except that this guy, Barron Trump, that's like not his real name. He uses some alias or something.
All right, well, if the guy has to have some kind of alias, then, maybe you're onto something, huh? What's this asshole's name?
Hang on, I think it's in this pad here. I think I had it here. Got it right here. Donald Trump.
Huh?
You three, our first play. Now, everybody, did you pay attention? So remember, you're going to vote for your favorite. So do you have a favorite so far? Okay, you should. You should. Okay, so what was your first thought? What was your? This is just you. Neither of you, the three of you, weren't here last year. You weren't part of the judging panel, but you weren't a judge. So what is your first thought? Share with the audience, and we'll see if they're going to boo you or support you. No pressure.
Well, my first thought is, if you've given a playwright the letter H, which is a very challenging prop, I appreciate that Playwright also added in cigarettes, which are notoriously hard for actors to have to navigate because we can't smoke on stage anymore. Not that I used to do that all the time.
Okay, I didn't anticipate the nicotine angle, but thanks for sharing. What are your thoughts on drawing?
I thought it was playful and fun, and I enjoyed it.
I loved it. Did you love it? Well, you know, sometimes you're like waiting because we know the line, right? We're like, where's the line? Where's the line? I like that they're like, screw it. We're putting the line first, babe. We're getting it out. And what about you, handsome, unfortunately not single man?
I agreed. I thought the line was well used, and I loved the subtext sort of leading up to that the reveal at the end.
I love it. All right, let's put our hands together for the first play with News to Me. And now, our next play is entitled Office Party, written by Michelle Apolotegui. Sorry, Michelle, I adore you. Directed by Tony Bump, starring Danielle Pickoff, Ava Rose, Sanjana Venkat, and the genre is comedy. The prop is Post-it notes, and the line was, "The blanket was fine, it knows what it did." Please welcome Office Party.
All these people just like wandering around untethered, trying to be such characters. What is this party to them? Why are they here?
Why are we here?
To have fun at our neighbor and your first ever office theme party. Aren't you thrilled? I mean, what better things do we have to do?
It's embarrassing.
You're just mad because you wore 1900s corporate wear when this was obviously an early 20th century themed office party.
I didn't know.
The invite had a yoga ball instead of an office chair.
To be fair, I've never even seen a real office chair, and neither have you.
My great-grandmother did not slave away over her yoga ball with her 2 10-minute mandated paid breaks a day so that you could wear the wrong outfit to your neighbor Jackson's office party 80 years later.
Is it really that serious?
It's okay. Did you see that poor guy over there wearing a leisure suit?
What's a leisure suit?
Oh, sorry. I thought you might find that funny.
Yeah, well, we're a tough crowd.
Right on!
I don't get it.
Is that the Macarena? Does historical context mean nothing to this host? I need a drink.
I think it's just the bossa nova.
Good thing we decided to camp out in a kitchen. I can't find my cup. I think I left it in the conference room.
Do we really have to stay in here all night?
Yes, all night. No, Candace, I'm not your parole officer. Like, I just needed a minute, you know? I mean, you know how I get with crowds.
Actually, I don't.
Not good.
Oh.
Ladies, looks like I showed up just in time. Here's a cigar.
It's a joint.
Joint schmoint. It cures what ails you, don't it?
I got ales.
I can't relax with this music invading my head.
Just ignore it.
Candace, we have known each other since we were 8 years old, and I swear to God, you still know nothing about me.
About you? How could I? You spend the whole time just making fun of everything I do.
That's ridiculous.
Is it?
Isn't it?
Do you know? Wait. Who are you?
Kitsy.
Candace.
Kitsy.
Candace. Marilyn.
Marilyn. Kitsy.
Shut up. Give me that.
So, Kitsy. Marilyn and I first met when I was on the swing set and she was on the slide.
Aww.
It was quite dramatic. Everything Marilyn does is quite dramatic.
Point taken.
So, anyway, I guess she had noticed me for some time now, but me being the daydreamer I was completely oblivious to her for like a week. And I guess I didn't notice her for some time until one day I was on the swing swinging away when I realized that my blanket, my very own baby blankie, had gotten very, very small. Oddly small. Weirdly small. Impossibly small. And that's when I noticed I wasn't alone. In fact, I looked across the park and saw the other half of my blanket dangling from the hand of a little girl the same age as me. And in her other hands were a pair of safety scissors.
Ooh!
So yes, I do know you. And I have known you from the very moment we first saw each other, and you took my blanket and buried it in the sandbox forever.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Wait, that is not fair. That is just one side of the story.
Oh, what's the other side then?
The blanket was fine. It knows what it did. I did what I had to. And we've been friends ever since. I'm gonna go find my cup.
So, this your first office party?
Oh no, I come to lots of these.
Oh, fascinating. This is my first one.
Don't worry, you'll get better at it.
I don't know, there's just so much to know. Like, I could read all those old books and watch those old shows, but how do you really know when you actually know something for sure? You know?
I think, Candace, you might need to just figure that one out for yourself.
Yeah.
But
Yeah?
there is one piece of very important office lore, which is this.
Yeah?
Dave.
Dave?
Dave.
What's a Dave?
Oh, every office has a Dave.
Do they?
Oh, do they?
What does a Dave
Oh
do?
no, the better question is what doesn't a Dave do?
Oh my.
Oh yeah.
Marilyn, why didn't you tell me about Dave?
Dave. Okay. Candace, I just didn't think that you were like ready for a Dave at your very first office party.
Rumor has it that Dave is siphoning off office supplies to try and make his own stationery black market.
No way.
Oh, way. Why do you think I keep my own stash? Hmm? Oh. Oh, and Dave's not the only one. Oh, yeah. Dave in HR, oh, he is trying to have a side hustle, making his own personal motivational posters.
You're kidding.
Oh,
Oh, what about Dave in IT?
oh, IT Dave, oh, he's got a thing for that vending machine. He's hacked it so that every time he walks by, it disperses free snacks.
Ooh, naughty Dave.
But none of that is that bad, right? I mean, all of that is okay in offices.
Oh, God, no.
God, no.
No, see, offices are supposed to be places where you work inside of a cubicle or an open plan space under fluorescent lighting where you perform tasks like responding to emails and attending meetings that could have been emails and shuffling around paperwork. Oh yeah, no, the really important thing though is that people are there to make money for the company, not for themselves. Usually under the supervision of managers who are aided by copious amounts of bad but free coffee.
Oh no.
Mm.
Oh no.
Okay, what just happened? Candace, what's wrong?
Dave is so gonna get fired.
Candace. Well, you have to stop blubbering. I mean, if you keep going on and on about the Daves, then people are gonna hear about it, and it's gonna like create
A toxic workplace environment.
yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get fired.
Candace, snap out of it. There is no office.
What do you mean?
This is a party. Workplaces and offices and jobs haven't existed in like 40 years, remember?
Ooh, okay. We got pretty deep there for a minute, huh?
All right. I mean, I guess that's just a testament to how crazy things were back then.
Well, in that case, how about we do a toast to toast to the future, where the only thing we have to worry about is picking the right theme for our parties.
And not getting fired from them. All right, now. Let's go out and see if we can find a Dave and tell him how much trouble he's in.
Oh my gosh, that was office party. Okay, hold on. What did this one say? Don't cry. It's gonna be okay, sir. I'm all talk, no action. Okay. So, use of line, use of prop, thoughts?
Yeah, solid. I thought it was really well acted as well.
Interesting. You didn't even blink when you said that. Did you believe anything you just said?
100%.
Good. I stand by you. Okay, my darling. So that completely different than the first one, right?
Yes, very different.
It's equally enjoyable.
It was. I think it's very telling that apparently today we're not interested in writing plays that are set contemporary. Contemporary is far too traumatizing for all of us right now. We have to do a past play or a future play.
I totally agree. I'm not even here right now. This is just phoned in. Okay, so my dear, what are your thoughts? Give us just your overarching thoughts of this last 7.5 minutes you just watched.
I loved the awkwardness of the office party. I thought it was super legit and very recognizable.
Absolutely. I've been those girls. All 3 of those girls. Smoking weed. Just kidding, I've never done that. Okay. Now, our next play, are you ready for our third? This is, oh my gosh, it's written by Sheila Ellen Underwood. It's called Deep Breath. Directed by Tom Coughlin, starring Melissa Sandler and Byron Jones. The genre is absurd, and the prop is a paint roller. The line, okay, deep breath. Now, who or what has convinced you that putting it on your face will help? Put your hands together for deep breath.
Hello.
Hello.
What is happening?
I don't know. I think we're alive. And I took a deep breath.
I did too. It felt very magnificent.
I don't know. All these pieces started moving and I felt like I was gonna fall apart.
I know, but we didn't. Let's try it again. You'll see.
Oh, it feels really good when you get used to it. Let's do it again. Oh, and again.
I'm tired of this. Look what I can do.
I'm holding something.
Well, what is it?
I don't know.
Well, drop it!
I'm gonna take one of those deep breaths first.
What is it?
I don't know. Why did you do that?
Well, it felt like something for hurting.
I don't think so. Look how soft it is. Seems like something that could help.
Okay. Deep breath. or what has convinced you that putting it on your face will help?
It really does. I don't know what to say. I'm not having to do the deep breaths anymore.
Well, give me that.
It's fine.
Someone's coming.
We'll get in trouble. Be still.
What did one say to the other?
Man and woman conflicting over whether oneself colors. I think that's what it means. It's moving. But how could that be what it means? We weren't even moving.
Well, never mind. Look at these.
Do not touch them. The world is moving!
You are so afraid!
You are so very brave.
I like that about you.
You do? Why?
It makes me feel strong. And it makes me feel better than you.
Did you hear what they said? Two lovers about to touch. They'll run to cathedral. Beautiful. How could they say that? That wasn't beautiful at all, what you said to me.
Well, never mind.
I don't understand. People see us and decide what we mean. They're wrong. You don't love me at all.
Sorry about that.
Oh, this feels so bad.
Oh, stop being such a baby! Oh, look at this. The working man. Vince Trombone is an artist working out of Baltimore. This piece places the humble working man, based on his father, Ed, a house painter, in the heroic cast of statues usually reserved for the upper classes. By elevating this figure, he celebrates the spirit of the working class. Trombone uses his art to make meaning from his life.
Make meaning from his life? But what is all that? That's not me.
No, what does it matter? You're elevated, celebrated. Oh, I hope I have one. Modern Galatea. Lou Miller is an artist who loves to draw inspiration from the beauty of the female form. This piece is based on the myth of Pygmalion, a sculptor who falls in love with the very image of the ideal female he crafts out of marble. His Rubenesque Galatea gives this generation a new ideal of perfect beauty. The piece is personal for Miller, as he uses his art to express the way he felt about his wife before she broke his heart by leaving him without any warning at all, which subsequently shattered the image into a million pieces.
To express the way he felt?
Oh, this is wonderful! Perfect beauty! Perfect. Rubenesque.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm tired of this. It was okay, but it is a lot of work. I just want to go back to being a statue.
Could you say that? I thought you were so brave.
Shh! Someone's coming!
Did you hear that? What they said?
Well, get back up here. I'm going to turn us back into statues.
No. Did you hear what they said? They said that man staying there. That man He's lost his sense of his world. And he is hurt. But why is there a paint roller on the ground?
Who cares? Look, get ready. I'm going to do it.
But we learned something new. This is for rolling paint. It makes so much sense now. It explains exactly the way I felt. Exactly. I think I'm an artist.
What's an artist? Someone who's scared of everything? That's what you are.
Maybe, yeah.
Who cares?
Look, let me show you. Happy, angry, sexy. Or you could use some paint. It seems to help.
Who has convinced you this will help?
It just does. It really does.
I've already told you, who cares? Anyway, I'm tired of learning new things. It's exhausting. And when things come alive, they never stop moving. And you have to make decisions all of the time, every freaking moment. Anyway, you should be on my side. You've been alive for all of 2 seconds, and already you've had a broken heart, and you're not seeming to handle things very well. Having a hard time of it. So just get back up here and let them admire the working man. And then you can stop all of that foolish fluctuating about.
Okay. Okay.
Make us statues again.
Our third play, deep breath. Okay, so a couple times I was like, I can't tell you what I was thinking too. I don't want to, we'll talk after you've judged. I can't be, I'm not allowed to provide commentary. I have thoughts. Check my Instagram after tonight. Okay, now you were very focused. I was watching you. I've been watching the judges, and you seem like you were really into it. And describe what you felt during that.
Well, I was just delighted by that. I mean, it was truly moving, and the descriptions of the artwork and the idea of like the art examining itself just resonates with me as an artist because I examine myself a lot. There's got to be a joke in there. Please take it from me.
I'm like, I don't think this audience wants to know about you examining yourself, but thank you for that. Again, once we're done with this very professional booking, send me videos. Okay, how about, and your thoughts, my darling?
I loved the use of the line and prop together. I thought that was really fun. I like the setup for it, and I like the execution of it. I like the energy of the piece overall.
Yeah. It was kind of cool that the prop was really through the whole thing, where I think some of the other people were like, oh God, what are we going to do with this prop? Let's just throw it in there. But they all threw it in there perfectly. But this one was really prop heavy. And you, my darling?
I was hooked in the first 5 seconds with the premise. I thought it was really creative.
And so here's the thing, when I was seeing these small short plays last year, I always wanted to when they make really good like where's the rat? Like this is like a little teaser, right? Well, you want like a whole show built on that, and I think this would be a really good one to watch. Don't you think? Yeah. Would you go with me to a full length with a little intermission in between? Okay, so that was Deep Breath. That was so fantastic. Okay, so now this is our final play in the first half, and so after this we're going to have a little intermission. But before that, we are going to enjoy a play written by Layla Matayi. Dog Days, directed by Caitlin Rich, starring Marjorie Marcellus, Laura Nelson, and Keith Eisner. The genre is tragedy. The prop is an ironing board. And the line is that what the book says? Because my instinct is telling me to cut it. Please welcome Dog Days.
lapels straight. They can't be crooked.
It'll be fine. Don't worry
Would
about
you
it.
get off of the thing? I need your help. I don't have my glasses and I need you to read this in the book. Okay, now does this go on the front or the back?
Just says to pin the two together.
Is that what the book says? Because my instincts are telling me that I should cut it.
Are you sure that Booster really needs a doggy vest?
This is not a doggy vest. This is a doggy suit.
Well, it doesn't need to be perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Anything, it's...
No, it needs to be perfect, because, Michelle, pickleball Michelle the bitch, she thinks she's a better sewer than I am. And she's the one that gave me the coupon for the photo shoot, and she's gonna wanna see the pictures, so.
Mom, I think what Booster
No, wait.
really needs right...
You know what? I totally forgot to get him his meds. Honey, could you please? He's in my back bedroom. So you just go get him a meds. I just gotta get this done.
Sure. What am I thinking? I just gave him to him 15 minutes ago.
Oh, sorry. What? So what do you think?
Why, is infant disco a thing now?
Stupid answer. No, this is his little doggy suit.
What's it for, his coffin?
Oh, God. The doctor told me that he probably has a few more miles on him.
Miles? Mom, he's a Bichon, not a BMW.
You know what? The doctor told me, the vet told me that he's probably got a few more years left.
Years?
Yeah.
Mom,
I got the second opinion.
sit down. Please.
No, I've got to get this done.
Sit.
What? What?
Jessica is on her way.
What, to jail?
No, here, home.
Oh, now this is her home. After all the things she put me through. Dang it.
She's sober now.
Oh yeah, well that's what she said last time.
No, really, she's trying to get better.
You think that I'm gonna let her into my house with her sticky little fingers?
Just give her 5 minutes.
No. I've given her too many chances. If she wanted to see the dog, then you know what? She should have made better choices. Nope, can't do it.
She's here.
Hi, Jessica.
Hi, Mom.
A little early for dinner. I don't have anything made. I'm just gonna have your brother fend for himself tonight.
That's fine. I don't plan on staying long. I'm just here to say goodbye to Booster.
Oh, say goodbye. What, are you taking off again?
You didn't talk to her?
It's hard enough just to tell her you were coming.
Mom, we know that Booster's dying.
Oh, you know? How do you know?
Well, Chris saw the vet records and you're refusing euthanasia.
No, I got a second opinion.
Mom, that vet also sells kratom.
Mom. Mom, it's time to put Booster down.
Oh yeah, okay, and we're gonna do that as soon as you put that pipe down.
Mom!
Look, just where's Booster? I'll go see him and
No,
then I'll leave.
no, he's resting in my bedroom. I just put him down. It's not time for him to get up yet.
Okay, I'll just be a
No,
minute.
no, I don't want you in my room.
Mom, I'll be in and out. You can come with me. I don't care.
Just 5 minutes.
No, I just can't.
Keith, just give us a minute.
Oh.
Look, Mom. I know you don't trust me,
and you think I'm dirty, and you think I'm an embarrassment.
Okay, and why do you think that is?
If you could just step aside from a few mistakes that I've made for 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, like I stepped aside all those times that you were just hurting me over the years. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
Mom, I'm sober now.
Yeah, now. No, now. That's the key word there, now. What about tomorrow?
Tomorrow too, and then the next day, and the next day. Watch me.
Go. God, could you just give this to me, Jessica, please?
Booster is my dog too. He's the family dog.
Oh, and now you're part of the family?
Oh,
Okay. You haven't been a part of this family for a very long time.
no, you have not been a part of my life. I talk to everybody else. It's just you.
I had to protect myself.
I never meant to hurt you.
I did. Emotionally at first, but then financially, and it wasn't just little digs into my purse over time. It was thousands of dollars of office visits and meetings and rehab and like, God, what do you have to show for it?
I'm sorry, okay? It's a disease.
Oh no, my fibromyalgia is a disease.
I am so tired of disappointing you.
No, that's lip service.
No,
You
Mom.
just want to see Booster.
No, Mom, really. I'm so tired. I'm tired of disappointing you.
You know what? These are the things that you say in your groups and at your meetings and with your counselors. I know what you're telling them about me. You're telling them all my fault, that I was way too hard on you, but do you know who was picking up the pieces every time you fell?
I never said that.
What did you say?
Honestly?
Yeah.
I used to forget.
What the world do you have to forget?
You never let me say goodbye to Dad.
You were a little kid.
But why?
God. I just didn't want you to remember him like that.
I should go. I promised I'd give this back to you.
Oh my God, there's a stain on it. Wait, Jessica, wait. What do you think of this?
Okay, what am I looking at right now?
Okay, well, it's a dog suit, of course.
You're not putting Booster in that, are you?
I am. Tomorrow he has a photo shoot. Oh.
Nice.
I'll take pictures for you.
I'd like that.
Do you remember how he was in all of your senior pictures?
Remember the time when he rolled around in the grass so much and he got all green?
The little rascal.
You were so
I was so mad. Oh my God.
And do you remember when you dressed him up like a deviled egg?
I did.
For Halloween?
It was so cute. Just, you do know that I did schedule Booster for euthanasia, right? But, then he started walking better and drinking and eating and he just got such a little pep to his step.
No,
and
Mom, he's almost 20 years old.
you know what? He's more than the family dog to me. He means something to me. He represents, he reminds me of when your dad was still alive. And when you and Keith were little. Before you were using. I just can't let go yet. I'm not ready.
I know, Mom. I know. I'm better. I'm better, I promise. And I'm seeing someone and they're helping me, and I'm better. Okay. Mom, I promise.
Okay. Go ahead. Go see Booster, okay? And then we'll get together and decide what we want to do for him. And we'll do it with you and me and Chris as a family.
I didn't get to say goodbye.
Booster's dead.
Wow. Okay. Thank you for the post-it that said "Don't cry." That was good. That was good. You know, I am a fun person. Everything's always fun and fun. I was sitting over there like, this is rough. That was tough. And it's short, spot. So the use of the prop and the line. What were your thoughts?
I mean, there was a lot going on, and a lot of addiction and grief and family dynamics and an irony board.
Yeah, right? You know, when you're sitting there and you're feeling uncomfortable, that means they did their job right? It was very uncomfortable. And what did you think? Because I mean, you were kind of squirming in your seat.
Because it's uncomfortable, hard. I love that they used the prop in a comedic way so that we could release that tension. So we used it. That was a nice use of prop.
I never was so happy to see an ironing board. I was about ready to. I was gonna come over here for a hug because I was really feeling that. What are your thoughts?
I don't even remember what the line was supposed to be because I was so locked into what was happening.
Yeah, actually, and I read the line and I don't remember. Let me look. Oh yeah, is that what the book says? Because my instinct is telling me to cut it when she was sewing at the beginning. But yeah, it was so great. I mean, all of these, they're small, they're short, but that one seemed long, but like in such a good way. Like I feel like we saw a whole situation there. Like I need therapy now, and I don't even like dogs. I have cats. Okay, so everybody, you've seen 4. Your job was to find your favorite, so I hope you've narrowed it down from the 4 so far, because that's a good way to head into the intermission. Now we have a 15-minute intermission. Make sure you check out those auction items and the raffle. It's right outside the door, that direction. Buy some raffle tickets. We're going to draw for some of them tonight after we do some of the judging. And again, think about it. Talk to your fellow audience members here. Bounce ideas off their head. Let's see who is the audience favorite. And we'll be back here in 15 minutes. Thanks, everybody. Thanks so much. Excuse me, judges, could you not bother me? I'm trying to work here. We were just gossiping, all of a sudden the lights went down, and I guess I'm on. All right, everybody, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your intermission. I know some of you bought some raffle tickets. Good luck. And those of you that didn't, are you ready for our 3? Yeah. Final 3. Oh my gosh. This is so amazing. Remember, you have an important job to do, judges. You just keep writing my name over and over in your book, sir. You're not even writing notes about the. Oh, yeah, we're in high school. Okay. Oh, thank you for the popcorn, by the way. I'm over here now, choking on the kernels in my throat. Thank you. Oh, this is a really long one. Okay. This next play is written by Sean Kirkpatrick. It's called Attack of the Atomic Babe from Outer Space, based on the novel Terror from Planet Y by acclaimed science fiction author H.R. Littles. Directed by Crystal Figuera, starring Carrie Linder and Rachel Fishman. The genre is adaptation, and the prop is a tire pressure gauge. The line we're looking for is, how would you know what purpose predicated my putting pen to parchment? Please welcome that long name again. Attack of the Day. Yeah.
What follows is a true story. Mostly. And these events actually happened. Mostly. I shall do my best to recount them in a manner both clear and concise, but you, dear reader, will find that these events boggle even the most sturdy of minds. Mostly. Since the summer of 1948, my father fell ill with the most peculiar disease. The doctors, they were baffled, but my mother was convinced it was the Russians.
Those damn Reds! What do they need communism for anyway? Socialists they are.
Of course, my father knew the real reason. He'd been part of Project Manhattan, a doomsday device deployed to end the war. A modern miracle. The scientific breakthrough to break through all science.
The atom, Data. The atom. Beware the terrible, terrible power. What? Power that creates, transforms, see how easily it gives, and takes away.
By September, he was dead. Every cell in his body was irradiated. My mother and I buried him in a lead-lined coffin. And at his funeral, all the attendees smoked cigarettes. Just 5 months later, my mother was dead as well. I buried her in the coffin next to him. Lung cancer. The doctors still don't know what caused it. A year later, it's just me, alone, on the family farm. Just acres and acres of yellow corn in front of me. To the left of me, acres of yellow corn. To the right of me, acres of yellow corn. Behind me, well, you get the picture. It's a lot of corn. But how would you know what purpose predicated me putting pen to parchment? Here is where we ought to begin the story. 1956. 6 years on the farm. 6 years staring at the same night sky. Watching the same tapestry of stars blink on and on. 6 years of solitude until... a UFO crashed into my cornfields. Hello? Hello? There has to be some kind of explanation. This is so weird. I swear I thought maybe a power line fell, or maybe a military jet crashed. Hello, I hear you out there. Okay, I give you till the count of 3 to show yourself. This is not a nice thing to do to a woman alone in a cornfield. It was so weird. I woke up and I was at my house. I swear this is really true.
Dana, what you saw? Merely the sun reflecting in the clouds.
But it was dark outside.
Shooting star.
In my cornfield?
Down weather balloon then. Dana, it's not good for you to be on that farm alone. You need a husband. A man you can take care of.
I'm perfectly fine on my own, thank you.
You haven't been smoking reefer cigarettes, have you?
Doctor, I am not that kind of woman.
Okay. Just to be sure, at your age, reefer cigarettes, well, they heighten a woman's hysteria. Even just one puff of marijuana and it will cause hallucinations of green creatures crawling around in your farm.
I promise you I was sober as the day I was born, and they were not green creatures. She was big and glittery, and she made me feel strange.
Yep. Sounds like textbook case of hysteria. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Many women suffer from this affliction. I propose we start with a small dose of tranquilizers to ease your nerves, and a couple of barbiturates to put you to sleep. And then in the morning, a handful of amphetamines to keep you smiling throughout the day.
I am telling the truth. I do not need pills. I just need someone to believe me. Can you believe it? It was so clear the authorities just had no care at all. Can you imagine just dismissing a woman's need for help? I mean, truly, I was to face this visitor from another planet on my own. I just couldn't believe it. But how? I mean, I've never encountered a being that just was so. I mean, one glimpse and my knees just get weak, and my stomach quiver and my heart just beats so on and on and on and on. I sat at home pondering this very question, and I heard this noise. It was my father's Geiger counter. A small, compact thing designed to pick up the tiniest traces of atomic energy. Of course, the UFO must have been powered by atomic rays. A safe and unlimited amount of power comes out of energy and triggering the Geiger counter. My God, this alien must be like 18 or 25 years beyond humankind right now. Could you imagine the things that could be achieved with this kind of atomic energy? I mean, imagine, like, years like 1981, what could happen? I mean, we're talking, like, what if rockets could fly up and hit the moon? Or what if we had automatons that could, like, cook for us, like, cook our food and iron our clothes? I mean, this would be absolutely amazing. But I digress, dear reader. I had the tools I needed to find the space being.
Earthling, fear not.
Where are you? I hear you. Where are you?
Be not afraid.
Okay, show yourself. Come on. Where are you? Just show your face.
planet Y, I have crash landed on this primitive world we call Earth. My atom drivers have been permanently damaged, and I fear that I will be trapped here permanently. I have encountered the dominant life form. Our scans indicated that this world was full of cat people and wolf men. But this specimen is largely hairless, smooth, similar in appearance to our species. And the being, appears to be similar to myself. More research is required. Halt! Creature awakes. Over and out.
Where am I? It's like I'm in some sort of spaceship. Oh my God, it's you! You're an atomic space woman!
I am Zandra, the warrior queen of planet Y. I am here in peace to search for new worlds for my people.
I'm Dana from a farm.
Hail, Dana. I apologize for crash landing on your fields. I will compensate you for the crops that I destroyed.
Oh, it's okay. Look at your legs.
Thank you, Dana. My people take pride in our bipedal status. Well, you have a pair of legs, too.
Yeah, thanks.
Don't be afraid. I see that your heart rate is rising and the blood rushing to your face and lower region.
No. No, I mean, I'm not afraid.
But your heart rate says that it is rising. Can you not feel it?
No.
Here, feel mine.
Oh my.
Yes, our hearts beat the same.
What are we?
We are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The next 20 pages are really just lesbian smut written by a straight guy. I don't think it's really good for this audience. Are you good with skipping to the end?
I am now.
Coming, babe. Please don't go.
Oh, I must return to my planet. They need me. The bird people of Dalton 5 will destroy planet Y without me.
But will I ever see you again?
Oh, Dana, look to the skies. I will return. Look to the skies. Our love is represented in the comic shining in the night. A celestial reminder of my feelings inside.
I love you, atomic babe.
Yes,
I know.
And just like that, she was gone.
My heart had suffered an attack of the atomic babe from outer space. And now we stare upwards and outwards, looking always into the darkness of night. We watch the skies forevermore. And every word of this story is true. Mostly.
Yeah, for the raciness. I didn't see that coming. So exciting. Okay, I am going to say it again for official reasons. Attack of the Atomic Babe from Outer Space, based on the novel Terror from Planet Y by acclaimed science fiction author H.R. Littles. That was so unexpected, right? So what did you think?
I loved all the theatricality. I loved the lighting and the music and the costumes and the characterizations. I thought it was really, really fun.
I couldn't believe they had such a large cast. They had like 6 people in that show. That was so wild. It's kind of unfair to the other small cast.
I thought the timing was fantastic. Just comedic timing again and again for the laughs.
I'm still thinking about the dead dog, but I really did enjoy it.
Well, I, for one, was disappointed they had to cut the 20-minute scene.
Well, that's my fault because I'm growing whiskers. See, I can't be here much longer. So it's not in my contract to stop to shave. So that was fantastic. Thank you so much. You all are really great. You're really good at this. I can't wait to see the judge's choice. So as we went into the intermission, you had 4 shows to think about, and then now we've seen a 5th. And so have your thoughts changed as the night's gone on?
Yes.
Did you pick one and then you change and you switch? Are you still stuck to the one that you love? Shifting? It's getting harder. Don't say that in the front row next to it. Next we have a play written by Hayden Tyler. It's called What John Saw. It's directed by Chaz Miska, starring Sarah Brody Webb, Greg Proser, and Magnolia Brown. The genre is suspense, and the prop is a noise-making tube toy. And the line is, how is that supposed to help? I mean, nobody told me where to park my shoes. Here's what John saw.
What was that? What the hell was that? Jane? Are you alive?
No thanks to you.
Really? You're gonna do this right now?
You left the car on.
Stay.
Fingers. You're bleeding, John. And your shoes. For Christ's sake, John, how's that supposed to help? I mean,
No one told me where to park my shoes.
if you think this is gonna get you off the hook, you have
There, folks.
Freeze!
Oh. Watch yourself, big fella.
I said freeze.
Now you're on my land. See?
Don't piss him off, John.
Shut up, Jane.
I heard an awful ruckus.
Numbnuts here swerve for a buddy.
Shut up, Jane.
He's trying to help us.
We're fine.
Nasty bump you got there.
I don't need help. I need to figure out what happened to my shoes.
Never mind about the shoes. We need an ambulance.
You all right there, miss?
Had worse.
Stay where you are.
Whoa. Watch yourself. I'm just trying to help.
I said stay.
All right. I'm backing up. Nice and slow. Easy. Just gonna head home and call some help.
I don't need help. I need to figure out what went wrong with my shoes.
The shoes, John. What about the car?
That's what I said.
I'm just gonna head on. I'll be back in a minute. Just grab the missus.
I told you to stay.
I told you to stop telling me what to do.
Why do you always do this?
You're bleeding. Just stand
Don't
still for a
change the
minute.
subject. Don't tell me what to do.
Real nice, John. Real mature.
The thing ruined my shoes.
We'll get you new shoes, John.
It's not about the shoes, Jane. It's the shoes.
You're bleeding, John.
I know you're there. Come out.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare
It's an
anyone.
old lady, John. What do you think she's gonna do?
Jane, stay, please.
I was a nurse once. I can help.
No need help.
I disagree.
How long until 911 gets here?
I need help finding the thing that ruined my shoes.
Concussion, I think. Maybe a TBI.
You called for help, right?
Mister called for help.
It's out there. The thing that jumped in front of my shoes.
He called an ambulance?
We're pretty far out here.
It was like a nightmare.
Big property.
But you called for help, right?
It'll take a while.
I know. It didn't really want my shoes.
A while. Huh.
Best not stray too far. There's a lot of things out there.
What, like coyotes?
Lots of things.
See, Jane? It's out there.
John, there's nothing out there. Stop lying.
It's got my shoes. It wrecked my
Will you
shoes.
shut up about the damn shoes and start worrying about the car?
That's what I
Now
said.
both of you sit down for a minute. Goddamn. Now look, you made me use filth language. I do not appreciate that. I do not appreciate that one bit. Look at the both of you bickering at a time like this.
But it's out there.
John.
There may be something out there, and there might not. Either way, you're not helping your situation, and you're about to agitate me.
You're scaring him.
Did you see that?
You're bleeding, John, and you're seeing things.
It's out there. It thinks I can't see it.
John!
Let him go. You're no help in
No,
your state.
you don't understand. He's not safe.
How long?
A few months now. Not taking it like he's supposed to, though.
No. I mean, how long?
Long enough.
I can help.
I can fight my own monsters.
We're pretty far out here. Big property. Takes a while to get here.
A while. Huh.
There's a lot of things out there.
I could do with one less monster.
I'll get the mister.
bleeding, John.
Told you to stay.
I stayed, John.
I found it. The thing that wrecked my shoes.
You found it?
You saw it, right? You saw it too?
I saw it, John. I saw.
You really saw?
Your medicine, John. I saw.
Help is on the way.
Thank you.
Afraid I didn't do too much.
I'm just glad it's finally over.
I don't feel good.
Why don't you go sit in the car?
Yes. I should the shoes. Oh!
That is what John saw. I wasn't being funny. I just tell you that was the name of the play. What did you see?
I'm still trying to figure out what John saw. No, but yeah, the tone. Oh my gosh, the suspense.
It was the suspense killing you.
Yeah, suspenseful, repetition in the dialogue. I thought that was key.
Oh, you love that? You love that? Okay. So, no, because sometimes, when you see that like in a live show, you think, are they repeating it because they forgot what they're supposed to say next, or was it intentional? All right, just checking. I'm a drag queen, not an actress. I don't know.
Well, if I were a playwright, I'd be terrified to get the suspense genre, and that was very suspenseful. It was terrifying.
Yeah, absolutely. They did a wonderful job. Oh my gosh, there's a whole new set. Okay. This is it. The final play of the evening. This is written by Brian Kettler, and it's called Finger Line. It's directed by Houston Hunt. It's starring Callie Cardenas, Adriana Desslinger, Nathan Will, and Joe Cullen. The genre is drama. The prop is a Sharpie Magnum, and the line, why don't we have tails? I mean, we have them in womb for at least a little while. Here's Finger Line.
Tonight, on Chef Extraordinaire, 4 chefs remain. And their task, simply delicious. With 1 episode until the season finale, there's only question on one on America's mind. Who will be the next Chef Extraordinaire?
I feel it goes without saying. This was 100% absolutely an accident.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, we don't think.
Oh my god, of course we don't think.
No, because that would be
No, I mean, that would be.
fucked up. Sorry. I think Charlie's gonna be fine. I mean, this happens, right? Maybe not this exact thing, but I mean, we're chefs, right? We're competitors. We've all seen blood. Maybe not this much blood.
Oh my God, Dan!
Sorry. I'm really bad at this.
Yes, you are.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
You know, this is going to sound awkward, and I'm completely aware of that. But I can't stop thinking about my car.
Dan!
It was perfect.
Charlie could be dead.
You said he was gonna be fine.
I didn't say that.
Do you know what miso does to cod? It penetrates the cod. It romances it. I don't know if I told you, but a few years after culinary school, I got to stage with Eric Rupert at the Bernadine. The way that man glazed fish.
Hey, Dan. I don't mean to take the offensive, but I have heard you talk about Eric a gazillion fucking times.
The cod was a slam dunk. I was sure to get through to the finale.
A man was stabbed tonight in this kitchen. And still, you're thinking about you're standing in a reality kitchen cooking show?
It's chef extraordinaire.
Oh, whatever.
It means something. This isn't diners, dickheads, and dipshits, okay? Nobody here is cooking with donkey sauce.
I didn't see him. He didn't say behind. It, you know, and every kitchen I've worked in since I was a dishwasher, 2 rules. You know, don't run, and if you're crossing behind, yell, behind. You know?
Sure.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. It's just rule 3 might be don't spin around with a knife in your hand, blade out, especially while in a small, crowded kitchen.
It was an accident.
Yeah, you said that. So, are you sure this had nothing to do with Lottie's?
I don't know what you're fucking talking about.
Who's Lottie?
Lottie's was a restaurant. Lottie's was Michelle's restaurant, right? Little bistro in Astoria on 34th. My brother used to have an apartment 3 blocks down. We'd go on Sundays for brunch. The food was impeccable. Simple, but impeccable.
You never told us you had a restaurant.
Oh, and wait until you hear who her business partner was. Seriously, Dan, take a wild guess.
Wait, you and Charlie had a restaurant together?
It was a long time ago.
You haven't even heard the best part. See, eventually, Lottie's got a nice little write-up in, what, the New York Times?
New York Magazine.
Magazine, right. Nice little write-up. So there's a buzz about them. And there's young Michelle, working right alongside a young Charlie. And they're there, working 7 days a week, blisters to the bone, shoulder to shoulder. Except one night, Michelle gets sick. Or she's tired or whatever. And so she doesn't go into Lottie's that night. But no big deal, right? It's just one night. Except on that night, none other than Dominique Kren walked in. And Charlie made her a muffin that was so exquisite that on the spot, she offered him the executive pastry chef position at boutique ren in San Francisco, $300K a year. And so without a second thought, young Charlie takes the offer, heads south, leaves Michelle behind in the dust, and life goes poof. At least, that's what I heard.
Jesus.
Wasn't a muffin.
What's that now?
It wasn't a muffin. It was a rum-soaked cannoli swimming in glaze sauce with smoked peanut relish. And it was my fucking recipe.
And so, just so I understand, your grand plan for revenge was to, years later, get on a reality TV show with Charlie in order to fatally stab him, all under the guise of some high-intensity culinary competition? I mean, really, Michelle. Chef's fucking kiss.
Just shut the fuck up.
Oh, Dan, I think she's going for the knife.
Shut up.
Seriously, I think she's going for it.
Hey guys, can we just...
Come on, girl, you got another...
Shut up!
You fucking crazy...
I made it back!
I didn't mean...
I have one thing to say. Michelle, I'm a better chef than you. I always have been, I always will be. You overcooked your sea bream tonight. I could tell just by looking at it, oh, you always overcook your fish. And you have no chance of making it to the finale. You see, my success, my career, my accolades, they're all earned. I earned them, and it's not because I'm lucky and you're unlucky, it's because I'm better than you. Okay? So you can go ahead and resent me, you can hate me, you can stab me, you can even kill me, and I will still be the better chef.
It was mine!
No, it wasn't.
Dominic Wren. It was my fucking recipe.
Oh, really? Was it now?
I'll show you. I'll make it now.
Really? You're gonna be a child about this? Okay, fine. I'll cook it a day, I'll cook it tomorrow. You can't use all the goddamn finger lines. Oh! Jesus.
Are you right, man?
I think I split my stitches.
Seriously?
This is absurd. I mean, I've been stabbed. And because of what? Because of a 15-year-old cannoli. Guys, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
I was going to prepare a trout foam tonight. A trout, does that sound the least bit appetizing to any of you? You know, I remember when I was a kid, I would eat a hamburger and I would absolutely love it, and I wasn't thinking about the spices or the blend or how the textures contrasted. It was just hamburger equals good. It was such a simple time.
Yeah.
Why did everything get so complicated and stupid? Why am I making trout foam? I mean, for God, why are we doing any of this competing and striving? Can't we all just stop? Can't we just reset? Why don't we just go back to simpler times? Why don't we have tails? I mean, we have them in the womb at least a little while.
Dude, how much blood have you lost?
A lot.
I don't even like miso.
Miso sucks.
My favorite restaurant is Sonic.
Sonic, hell fucking yeah.
I go there at least 3 times a week.
Oh my God. Let's go get a burger at Sonic.
You guys want to?
Yeah.
Oh, you're kind of gonna have to help me here. Oh my God.
Yeah. They're the best strawberries.
Wait. Michelle, are you coming?
Oh my gosh. Well, that was the finale, wasn't that? Oh my gosh. Okay. Did you see that coming?
No, I did not see that coming. Did you?
Were you licking your lips? That was wacky. Toe curling.
I'm glad you're here. I need an adult.
Are you calling me old? That was something, right? I mean, we've been through it, my friends, all night, wondering how are we going to come out the other end, and boy, we came out the end. Yeah. What are your final thoughts, my dear?
I loved the sort of twist. I thought we were in for a Saw type thing, but it twisted into something very nice.
I want a hamburger now. I think that was so fantastic. Okay, my friends, now is the time to bring out for our big, fabulous curtain call. Please welcome the fabulous cast, writers, and directors of News to Me. And actually, let me come down here so I'm not blocking too much. Okay, now I'm going to block you. Okay, I'll come over here. And here comes the fabulous Office Party. Thank you, News to Me. And here's Office Party for our photographer. And how about our friends with Deep Breath? And here's Dog Days. I'm triggered again by seeing those. Attack of the Atomic Bay from Outer Space based on a lot of hits from Playwrite. Thanks to the entire What John saw. And Finger Line. We want to thank you all for coming, and thank you to all of our Play-a-Thon participants, and to the Playwrite team, and to Northwest Children's Theater. Thank you all so much. On behalf of PoisonWaters.com, it's me, Poison Waters. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Oh my gosh.